Putin is a wolf. I think he thinks that President Biden is weak. I think he thinks that President Biden is a sheep in sheep's clothing, particularly after Afghanistan. And weakness invites the wolves. It's just that simple.
Let me ask you about, we have one foreign policy crisis after another. You see the troops now, Putin amassing 100,000 troops on the border with Ukraine. You see in China, they're talking about reunification, really the takeover of Taiwan. Their fighter jets are flying all over Taiwan airspace. Sanctions have just been lifted off of Iran. I don't understand any of those decisions, but I do believe that it is happening because they perceive Joe Biden is in a cognitive decline. He's weak and he's frail. And they believe and have concluded, I believe, that he won't lift a finger to stop any of it.
Here's what I think is going on, Sean. First, this is a serious matter. What President Putin has done is implement the single largest military buildup in Europe since the Cold War. President Putin is a wolf. I think he thinks that President Biden is weak. I think he thinks that President Biden is a sheep in sheep's clothing, particularly after Afghanistan. And weakness invites the wolves. It's just that simple. Now, here's what I think we ought to do. I think President Biden needs to call President Putin back and say, look, if you invade Ukraine, Ukraine's going to fight back. And we're going to put the full force of the United States behind them in terms of arming them. And we're going to ask all of our allies to make sure they're properly armed too. We'll at least find out who our friends are. Number two, I think President Biden needs to tell Mr. Putin that if you do this, we're going to eliminate you from the international financial system. not a sanction here and there. We're going to cut you off. We're going to cut you off like a dead stump. And we're going to start by expelling you from the Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications System. So he can't even transfer money. Number three, I think President Biden needs to tell President Putin, look, I made a mistake. You know, I tried to be a nice guy and said I wouldn't sanction Nord Stream 2. I was wrong. Whether you invade or not, beginning tomorrow, I am going to sanction the living hell out of Nord Stream 2. Germany's going to be upset. I love Germany. But in this instance, they need to call someone who cares. We need to sanction Nord Stream 2 so President Putin knows we are serious. And if he does all that, I think he'll avert the crisis. If he doesn't,
I'd add one other thing.
We won't.
Then we need to produce more energy here and send it over there, and then Germany will like us again and won't be reliant on a hostile regime and a hostile actor. So
you're absolutely right. We've got enough natural gas, if President Biden will let us produce it, that we can send as much as Europe needs.
Senator Kennedy, you'd do a better job as president any day. Thank you for being with us.